Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, July 14th. I think that makes it payday. Good morning, Anthony and Tom.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I traded in the RV for the 4Runner today.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah.
The dogs look good. Everybody looks good.
Yeah, I hope I have 3 of them back there. We just made a little pit stop, so
I only see 2.
I'm sure the third is there somewhere. So, boys, Friday. Man, the week started off crappy, but boy, oh boy, after we got some good inflation numbers middle of the week, I haven't been this happy in months.
That surprises me, Rye. Talking
Why?
to you this morning,
I mean,
No, the rates, the things that you were tagging me in yesterday on Instagram with them jumping back to back like that, if that doesn't excite these real estate agents going into a big weekend, then we got problems, because I think the rates going down are going to get some buyers back out there.
yeah, I mean, the last, 8 weeks, I feel like it's been nothing but just slowly creeping up. We got to that awful number, that 7 number, if not even higher there, for a lot of buyers. And heck, just this week, we probably dropped almost 0.5% in some cases. And that's no baloney.
No, yeah, that I have seen a few of my people that, they've been shopping. They went up and down, and now that they're thrilled because they got something accepted, and we got a little bit lower for them here the last 2 days. So it's nice when you can lock in something lower than you're quoting people.
Yeah, I know I had to renegotiate.
That's always good.
Yeah, that's not great, Anthony, but that is good for the buyer.
It is good for the buyer. So, yeah, we were between 7 and 8 on that one. So.
Yeah, so I mean, I haven't seen anything yet this morning.
No.
I'm hoping that we got another good day today. I see anything, any inklings this morning of where the market's going yet?
No, but the news, it's so funny that like the news cycle, how it works. The news this morning, I'm watching ABC, and they're talking about mortgage rates on there and how they've reached their highest point here in the past 6-8 months. And I'm like, man, but we did, like, you're reporting this on a day that we got the best improvement in 3 years. So like, we should talk about that rather than the negative of this is the highest in 6 months. Well, this is the best we've had in 3 weeks.
Where's their APR? They're never quoted APR.
Must have the APR in there, yes.
They're
oh man,
it took them 2 weeks to write that story, Tom.
Yeah, I went through 17 editors, 0 mortgage people.
So
they finally got it finished.
Yeah, and then they finally put it out there on a day or a week that we got good inflation numbers, and hopefully this is a step in the right direction.
Fear controls people, Ryan. Fear controls people. Don't be one.
I've heard that. I'm just hopefully I will need inflation to go down. That's what we need.
Yeah,
I think it will. Big Ant, you got any words on where you think the rates are going? I get this question literally every week going into these different places. Hey, where do you think rates are going to be in the next 3 months? Where do you think they're going to be in the next 6 months? And I mean, I'm telling everybody I don't have a crystal ball. What do you think?
You know what, man? I mean, everything that I've read over the past week and a half, they're saying that rates by the end of next year, they should settle somewhere between low to mid 6s. That's what they're saying. That's what the economists are saying. But I mean, ultimately, it's for those, people that are unfortunately, marry the house, date the rate kind of thing. Yeah, they weren't. I mean, to where the rates are right now, they've been, in the 6s, for a while now. So it's not like they're dropping down to 4%, which I think is a big misconception. But I mean, everything out there is saying low to mid sixes over the next year by the end of next year. So who knows? I mean, again, it's kind of like a gamble, right? Who knows?
It could go down. It could go up.
I mean,
I think. Go ahead, Ryan.
I just say you're not going to see a huge drop in rates unless the Fed starts dropping the federal fund rate, right? And they're still talking about doing increases. So any large drop, I just don't see we're anywhere near that point yet. Obviously, being in the sevens is bad. Rates in the sixes seem to everyone kind of get used to. But I think hearing other lenders or loan officers talking about 2, 3s, and 4s like they're right around the corner is a little unrealistic in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we'd get down to 5.5 maybe next year in an election year, but the way they ticked up over the last couple months, I don't think we can get down that far. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about an ARM and where our ARM rates are on that, and we were talking about even in the past, people a year and a half ago when the rates went from 3 to 5, they were saying take the ARM, 3-year ARM. But now, does it look like in that 3 years that we're going to get something lower than that 5? No, they should have probably took that fixed rate because now they're going to be locked in at around a 7 on this refinance.
Yeah. If you took a short-term ARM and now we're a year later and you're not seeing any improvement, you're probably going to start sweating it out a little bit. But
yeah, I mean, it could turn. I'm not saying I'm not the predictor of all here, but definitely a risky bet. We don't know where they're going to head. We've never seen this. The economists keep saying they've never seen anything like this. So you kind of got to tread lightly in that regards.
I mean, but historically, rates go up quicker than they come down. I mean, that's kind of the rule of thumb. So they went up pretty quick. They're going to fight to come back down. Usually, there's economic restrictions that are going to stop that from happening, and that's a huge part of it.
I tell you what, man, I'm a pretty big fan of the seller buy down option. I mean, because all the way it's a fixed rate. But the first 2 years and 2 or 3 years, you get that reprieve, and it goes back to the fixed rate. So I'm a big fan of that one.
Yeah. I mean, the 2-1 buy down is great. It's just, you gotta. If you guys need an agent, if you need seller assistance to get a 2-1 buy down, and you need an agent to get it to you, give us a call. We know plenty of agents that can get buyer seller assistance.
Yep. Yeah, you could definitely get seller assistance in this market. And even as an agent, I just talked to an agent in Butler last week. She wanted some info on the 2-1 buy down. She had a $700,000 house that wasn't moving. So she wanted to know what she could do to market to potential buyers as well to get that listing moved.
Yeah, with the rates going up, if you're a listing agent and you got something sitting there, give us a call. We can help you structure the 2-1 buy down. And again, that's 2% less than today for the first year, 1% less for the second year, then back to today's rate on the third year. So it's a great short buy down for buyers who are worried about these higher rates today.
Yeah. You know what? And if for some reason,
what are you boys doing this weekend? Anything fun?
Yeah. It's club championship weekend, baby. Going to try to take some dollar bills.
Oh man.
I'm gonna do that.
Have you ever won? Did you win that last year or something?
It was years ago, back when I was good. Years and years ago. 4 years ago. I
forgot you've been a club member so many years.
I went down. We're going straight downhill now, but we're going to fight through. We're going to have a good weekend. We're going to have fun. Hopefully the weather holds. And yeah, it's going to be sweet. about you, Ann?
Well, I hope you
Anything?
win, Thomas.
Thank you, sir. I hope I at least don't make an idiot out of myself.
Yeah, I think I'm going up to the take the kids up to the Florida beach of Pennsylvania, which is Erie. So go hang up there for a little bit.
You taking the jet skis?
Very cool.
I'd love to, man, but I can't take them with the kids. My oldest one loves them. My youngest one doesn't. So, and we can't leave her by herself. So she's too young. So
She's not ready for that yet.
yeah. So just go up there and hang out for a day.
Cool.
So it's a heck of a view, man. You know, if you get a pre-approval call and you're just sitting on the beach, it's a heck of a way to do a pre-approval. That'd be great.
Yeah. Call Anthony this weekend.
I think I'm painting a fence this weekend, so I got a lot of exciting stuff going
this
on.
weekend. Call
Paint
Ryan
the fence.
Saturday.
Up and down, Rob.
Yep,
Up and
I'll just
down.
be. I'm gonna try to get one of those paint guns. That seems like the way to do it, according to. I mean, TikTok couldn't possibly lead me wrong in hacks on how to quickly spray paint a fence. So
It would definitely be faster, definitely more complicated.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Right? If you would have told me before you left, I'd have let you borrow mine.
I tried to have lunch yesterday, guy. You were dodging me. What can I say?
I had a meeting, man. Had a meeting.
Uh-huh. All right, boys. Well, that's all I got today. Happy weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday.
See you guys.
Have a good day.
Later.